I suppose I shall have to make a speech.
Undoubtedly. How are your Latin tags? They always go down well.
Well, I shall have to think of something appropriate.
You will.
I shall avoid the obvious. Something with both wit and erudition.
That would be best.
After all, it is not every day that one is made a fellow of St. Stephen's College.
And invited to give a series of lectures at the University of Wessex.
Precisely. Now, Robert, if you are ready. My car, I think. I shall drive. Well, now, I think I have everything.
Not quite everything.
Oh, my dear Robert, you surely don't expect me to work on my book during this weekend at Letchminster, do you?
I do, during every spare moment you've got. If I find you slacking, I shall stand round looking obvious and make you feel guilty. You really must. We're already a month behind on schedule, and I doubt if you're a third of the way through the galley proofs yet.
De medium facti qui coipit habet. Horace, he who has begun has half done. How's that for a Latin tag?
Good afternoon, Mr. Rose. Please don't be alarmed, but you've just been kidnapped.
Kidnapping is a serious offence. I do hope that you're not going to make a habit of it.
As the nun said to the monk.
Only during Rag Week, Mr. Rose. Cheers.
Yes, well, I suppose I should be grateful that I was able to pay the ransom and so secure my immediate release.
Actually, this cheque is much larger than we anticipated. I mean, quite frankly, we would have settled for less.
United World Relief for good cause. Now, just whose idea was it to abduct?
Mine.
Well, we three worked out the details. Of course, we haven't had time to be introduced, have we? Sorry. Norman Dickinson, George Fisher, and I'm Philip Mustin.
How do you do? What are you reading?
The Kama Sutra. And English.
I'm praying for a pass in anthropology.
And final year criminology for me.
How very fitting, the science of crime. Only today you forsook the theoretical for the practical.
Story of my life, Mr. Rose. Do you know, I think I'm going to enjoy your lectures.
What do you mean you'll attend them?
Well, just so long as they don't cut into my social life.
Heaven forbid.
We used to pull some pretty wild stunts at Cambridge. You're lucky. We only had one day of glorious anarchy.
Well, not much happens here after Saturday. Just the Rag Week service in the chapel on Sunday morning. It's a bit of a drag, but it's traditional.
Afternoon, Pilbeam. Head porter at St. Stephen's. Not a bad sort, really, if you don't mess him around.
Bless my soul. Sergeant Pilbeam.
Chief Inspector Rose, it is good to see you. It really is. It's been a long time.
Robert, let me introduce Sergeant Pilbeam. Arthur, this is Robert Trent.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Trent.
Sergeant Pilbeam was a first-class policeman
Evening all.
of the old school. Certainly. And now, if you will excuse me.
Certainly. There you are, Mr. Pilbeam, sir, your usual.
Thank you. Let me.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you. Your very good health.
Cheers.
I've been looking forward to that. You know, meeting you has made my day. I wanted to have a word with you, because I knew you were coming, but I didn't expect to see you in here.
Will you see before you the victim of a kidnapping ransom for charity?
Oh, yes. Been up to their stunts again, have they? Oh, Ragweek's all right, I suppose, but I think they go a bit too far sometimes.
Oh, it all seemed fairly harmless.
Well, I'm new to it. Perhaps I'll get used to it.
Why did you want to have a word with me?
Oh, well, there's a picture coming this afternoon, a valuable one, and I didn't want the lads to get up to one of their stunts with it. I'm responsible for it.
What painting's this?
Oh, it's one Sir Gilbert Treece is presenting to the college.
Oh, that eccentric millionaire that spends most of his time shut away in some corner of Australia.
That's the one. He's staying the weekend at the Master's Lodge, same as you.
For a man who hates publicity and has such a reputation for meanness, such generosity is very strange.
Well, he did study at St. Stephen's, you know.
Well, I suppose he's getting on in years and he thinks the time has come to show some token of beneficence before it's too late.
Last orders, gentlemen, please.
Heaven. 3 o'clock. Are we far from St. Stephen's?
No, it's quite close.
Oh, well, I think we ought to be on our way. I said I'd be there shortly after 3, and I've no doubt the college is laying on some kind of reception.
Good afternoon, Sir Gilbert.
So, that is Sir Gilbert Treece. He's not at all as I pictured him. As a matter of fact, that is the third surprise that I've had today.
The third, Mr. Rose?
The first was meeting an old colleague, Sergeant Pilbeam. And the second was you, Professor Fawcett. I always imagined that the professor of criminology at a university would be an intense and tweedy pipe smoker. And what do I find? Charm and beauty.
Thank you.
Tell me, am I liable to have any real rivals this weekend?
Rivals?
Over this weekend. Outside of working hours, of course, you do get time off.
Oh, yes, Mr. Trent, I get time off.
Good. Well, I'll tell you what, Professor, you call me Robert, and I'll call you...
Elaine.
Elaine. The way's now clear for a beautiful friendship.
Interesting.
Professor, I imagine that the
So
colleague...
no one else is liable to butt in?
Somehow, I don't think you'd be easily put off by competition.
Well, what about the chap you mentioned earlier?
Ralph Pinder?
Another old boy?
He's here to endow an industrial scholarship.
Filthy rich?
Oh, undoubtedly. But no competition, I assure you. Whenever he's talking to you, you have the impression that he's just about to make a bid for the furniture.
Oh, definitely not your type. From the moment I
Professor,
first saw
would you care for a biscuit?
Thank you.
My dear Rose, do forgive me. I feel we are neglecting you both most shamefully.
Oh, not at all, Master.
Let me get you some tea, Master.
Yes, thank you.
Now, where is Sir Gilbert?
Oh, he's gone to his room to rest, but you'll meet him at dinner, of course.
How did he impress you, Master?
Well, so far he's said very little, but he took great exception to the fact that young Dashwood wasn't here to greet him. He was quite blunt about it, in fact. Bluntness used to be his most striking characteristic, thank you. As I explained to him that his nephew would be here later, but he still seemed most upset about it.
His nephew?
Young Dashwood. He's a young research student here, doing a thesis for his PhD. Do sit down, Rose. Yes, he's been with us, 3 months. He's qualified, but hardly brilliant. Still, he's pleasant enough. Anyway, I suppose it's mainly due to him that we're getting this presentation from his uncle on Sunday.
A painting, I believe.
Yes, a landscape by Daniel Butler.
Daniel Butler is what Mr. Pinder would call a good investment. Why don't I take Mr. Rose and Mr. Trent on a tour of the college, Professor?
Yes, what a good idea. You couldn't be in better hands. We're not comparable to Cambridge, I know, Trent, but we are very proud of our university here. Oh, and while you're here, you must visit the chapel and see our famous Tesoretto.
Oh, I'd love to.
Ah, it's quite something, isn't it? Tesoretto, 16th century, right?
Giovanni Tesoretto. A pupil of Leonardo da Vinci. He died when he was 24. Only 9 of his paintings are known to have survived. 4 are in Florence, 2 in Rome, 1 in Madrid, 1 in New York, and this one here at St. Stephen's.
How does this one come to be here?
It was a gift of the founder, Lord Anstruther.
Its value must be enormous.
Oh, it's quite impossible to put a price on it.
I do trust the college authorities are aware of the need for security.
Perhaps you can persuade them to take a more realistic view. I've tried hard enough.
What, no alarm system?
None, and it isn't even insured. The college simply couldn't afford the sort of premiums that the companies demand.
Oh, come on, you two. You're spoiling it with all this talk of alarms and insurance.
Prudence does not necessarily mean a lack of artistic appreciation. Professor Fawcett and I did not invent the sin of covetousness, Robert. It's a fact of life, and indeed, one you might do well to guard against.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Rose. Unfortunately, you are right. Are you interested in tombs?
Oh, indeed. As Sir Thomas Browne so aptly puts it, monuments to man's vainglory.
He also said man is a noble animal, splendid in ashes and pompous in the grave. Lovely.
Thank you.
All
Whoops.
All right.
Yes, thank you. Through here. This is our knight, Lord Rupert de Boyne. He went off to the Crusades, only to come back and find that his wife had been unfaithful, so he cut her head off.
Oh, I thought those crusaders always took the key with them when they went away for a long time.
From that remark, Professor, you will gather that Mr. Trent did not take a degree in history.
Perhaps he'd be more interested in virgins.
I beg your pardon.
We have 3 of them. They're buried over there. Oh. Mary, the Mother Abbess of Lechminster, and 2 nuns of the order. They were martyred by the soldiers for defying Henry VIII.
To be honest, I don't go much on tombs of any sort.
Yes, I tend to agree with you. Perhaps we could go on to the library. That's certainly worth a visit.
Right, let's turn down a bit, lads. Go on, steady as you are. Now, let's turn down again. Straight
What's
through.
all this building?
It's the picture, Professor. Sir Gilbert. It's just arrived. The men will take the placking case out on Monday.
Oh, that's all right.
It's over in the corner, lads.
Will you be going to the rag ball, Mr. Trent?
Robert, yes, if I can be sure that you're there.
Oh, yes, I shall be there.
You two go on. I'll join you in the library.
Don't forget to save a few dances for me. I've never done the Watusi with the Professor of Criminology before.
All right.
So, this is Sir Gilbert's gift to the college.
Yes. Well, easy enough, I can tell it.
I don't suppose we could have a look at it, could we? A kind of private view.
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, I suppose I should check it just to see it's not damaged.
Oh, but of course, it is your duty. Insipid is the word, I think.
Well, it's big.
Yes, it's an interesting point, Pilbeam, but in fact it is not big enough.
I don't quite get you, Mr. Rose.
Well, when one examines the painting and then the crate in which it's packed, the latter would appear to be rather overgenerous in size for the former. Isn't that curious?
I don't quite understand, Mr. Rose.
Have you got a screwdriver or
Yes,
something?
here.
Ah. Can you pull that end out? Curiouser and curiouser. Pilbeam, there's a cuckoo in the nest.
You want me to do what? You want me to do what?
I want you to spend the night here in the chapel.
What? Asleep? In there?
If you must, but lightly.
You're joking.
I can assure you I'm not.
No, I was going to the rag ball.
Oh, yes, I know, of course, the what to see, wasn't it? But I ask you as a favor to me. I will see that you're supplied with blankets and some food.
Well, that's good of you. But you can't possibly be serious.
And never more so.
But why? For what possible reason?
Well, let us say that you are keeping a watch.
Watch on what?
The night. Who knows? Now, don't you find that intriguing?
I can think of a better word for it. And where will you be while I'm playing Cinderella?
Where else? Like the ugly sisters. I'm going to the ball.
Pasco, I understand your solicitude. Oh, no, 41 hours, is that right?
Got the wife, she's watching me.
Did you hear Treese at dinner? I thought he was damn rude about the duck. Seemed to be well enough done to me. What do you think?
Oh, I thought it was an excellent meal, Dr. Walker. Tell me, you were Sir Gilbert's former tutor, weren't you?
Yeah.
Has he changed a great deal? Was he always so mannerless?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't remember them all very clearly as individuals, just as a general homogeneous mass, you know. Some were fat and some were thin and some had pimples and some didn't, and some were quite bright, but most of them were most incredibly dull. If I remember him at all, he was one of the dull ones. Oh, yes, and he certainly did have very bad manners. Oh.
How many times has he been back to visit his old college?
Oh, I've been back for over 30 years.
I must say he's extremely difficult to get on with.
No, Cosgrove. I intend to make the presentation on Sunday morning. I have to be back in London in the afternoon.
But we have the Ragweek service on Sunday morning.
Oh, the presentation must follow immediately after the service, if you want the picture.
Oh, yes, yes, of course, Sir Gilbert. It is most generous of you, but it is such a pity you can't stay on to luncheon. I was even hoping that you might stay to see Mr. Rose's election as a fellow of the college on Monday morning. I understood that your uncle was to stay on much longer, Dashwood.
Out of the question. And let me say, Cosgrove, I don't approve of the college giving a fellowship to someone like that.
Oh, I think you're being a little unfair, Sir Gilbert. After all, Mr. Rose...
Rose is a pensioned-off policeman.
Well, I consider him to be a cultured, intelligent man with a most keen intellect. I mean, his reputation in the field of criminal detection alone puts him in a very special category.
Rubbish.
Uncle.
In academic circles, his book is considered to have made a significant contribution to the science of criminology.
I was admiring those earlier today myself. Delightful, don't you think, Mr. Pinder?
Not worth £10, frames included.
Oh, perhaps, but you can't judge a picture merely by its monetary value.
Have you any idea how many paintings I own, Mr. Rose?
Quite a number, I believe.
Quite a number. And you know where they are. Locked away in vaults. And as the years go by, so they increase in value. That's what most art means to me, Mr. Rose. An investment.
Oh, but surely pictures are meant to be enjoyed, not locked away like share certificates. I mean, take the St. Stephen's Tesoretto, for instance. That's brought joy to many hundreds of people each year.
Ah, yes. But the Tesoretto is different. There's a picture that has a special magic, even for a Philistine like me.
And what would you do with it if it were yours? By your own admission, you'd lock it away in the vaults until it was doubled its auction value.
Oh, no, not that one. That one I'd hang in some very fine and secret place and visit it 3 times a day.
A secret place?
Of course, Mr. Rose. You can't buy the Tesoretto, I've tried. So it would have to be a secret place, wouldn't it? Because the only way you could get hold of that picture would be to steal it.
delightful master, and chilled to exactly the right degree.
Ah, splendid.
Really, what a delightful evening this is. An excellent meal, good wine, a stimulating and beautiful companion. What more could a man ask?
You're not bored then, Mr. Rose?
Bored? How could anyone be bored in your company, Professor?
I say, Rose, you remember Daventry, don't you?
Daventry?
Yes, Maurice Daventry.
No, Dr. Walker, I'm afraid I don't.
Really? Oh,
I do hope that during our association at St. Stephen's...
Neither did Treese.
I beg your pardon.
Treese doesn't remember Daventry either. They were up here together, good friends, sad.
Is it?
Well, of course it is. Poor fella. He fell off the roof of the Senate House trying to fix a chamber pot on top of the flagstaff, and he broke his neck.
Daventry?
Sad business, oh, nasty business. Treese was with him at the time, up there on the roof. Yes. A curious fella, Treese.
Excuse me, Master, Mr. Rose. Could I have the pleasure of this dance, Professor Fawcett?
Oh, yes, of course.
Is your uncle settled in now, Dashwood?
He's sitting up in bed with a glass of milk in the Financial Times.
And you know he used to go to sleep in a full suit of armour.
What, Sir Gilbert did?
Yes, but no, Sir Henry, King Henry of Navarre. Yes, I didn't know Treese did. Wouldn't be surprised, though.
What's happened to Mr. Trent? I think he would have enjoyed it here.
Oh, undoubtedly, but somehow I got the impression that he wanted to be on his own tonight.
Thank you. Oh, let's do whatever. You're better at this than you are in class. You don't mind my saying. Thanks very much. Now, what do we do? Same thing.
Robert? Robert!
Oh.
Are you all right?
All right, yeah, I'm all right. What time is it?
It's about 7 o'clock. What happened to you?
Oh, I don't know. I must have fallen off the seat, I suppose. You ever tried sleeping on a pile of hassocks?
You've been asleep?
Well, off and on. Mostly off, it would seem.
Are you aware of the fact that the Tesoretto has gone?
What? Oh, yes, they came in and pinched it.
Who did?
A bunch of undergraduates.
Undergraduates?
There were 7 or 8 of them.
Did you recognize any of them?
Well, those two friends of Mostyn's, Dickinson and Fisher. And Mostyn himself, of course, he gave me the impression he was in charge of the whole operation.
You spoke to them?
I helped them take the picture out of the frame.
You did what?
Well, I know you only asked me to observe, but when I fell over a damn great candle holder, they knew I was here, so I thought I'd give them a hand. It reminds me of a time back in Cambridge when there's nothing to worry about. They haven't really pinched it. It's another one of their stunts for Rag Week. They're going to send a ransom note for £500. I think they're hoping that Treese and Pinder will cough up the money.
Oh, really? This is monstrous. And with your connivance.
The picture won't come to any harm, and if they don't get the money, they've promised to put it back by midnight tonight.
My dear Robert, I don't think you understand. I asked you to spend the night in the chapel here because I suspected that someone was going to steal the Tesoretto. I must confess it never occurred to me that a bunch of undergraduates would beat them to it.
You knew that someone was going to take the Tesoretto. How?
With Pilbeam's assistance, I found an excellent copy of the painting hidden in the crypt.
Then you should have told me. You should have told me last night. You've left me in the dark, figuratively and literally.
I had no concrete evidence, but the ball seemed to me to be perfect cover for a thief, and with you in the chapel here, I would have had an excellent witness.
Well, they didn't pull it off last night.
Perhaps, but nevertheless, Robert, a very valuable painting has gone, and you are an accessory. Do you realize the impossible position that places me in?
You? I don't see it affects you at all.
My dear Robert, as a fellow elect of St. Stephen's College, I am what you might call an ex officio member of the faculty. Heavens knows what the master's reaction will be to this irresponsible stunt. And when it is discovered that my companion was also involved, that will cause me, to say the very least, some great embarrassment.
Well, we can always see that they put the picture back. After all, we know who's behind it, don't we?
Do we? I wonder. Come along.
Where are we going?
I am going to give young Mustin the fright of his life.
Sent down? That would mean I wouldn't get my degree.
I am not sure that you deserve any less. And if you don't cooperate, I shall use whatever influence I have with the master to see that you are expelled.
And if I do cooperate?
Then we will consider the whole regrettable incident as closed. I, too, have an interest in attracting as little attention as possible to your disgraceful conduct.
What do you want me to do?
I want to know if anybody put you up to removing the Tesoretto.
No, it was my idea.
Entirely? No one ever suggested to you that it might be quite a clever thing to do for the rag?
Well, yes, somebody may have casually mentioned it as a possible stunt. Let me think.
You do that. And in the meantime, you will go to the crypt, get the Tesoretto, return it to the chapel within the next 15 minutes.
50!
Thank you.
Leave
Mr. Trent in church?
No, unfortunately, he had some very urgent business to attend to.
Pity, he's missing such a lot this weekend.
Oh, undoubtedly. The telegram.
I've never known them deliver a telegram on Sunday before. It must be important.
Oh, but I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for a moment, please? Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, we are gathered here this morning for a singularly pleasant reason. As master of the college, it always gives me great pleasure to welcome back past graduates, particularly when, as on this occasion, the graduate in question is generously making a gift to the college. Sir Gilbert Treece, who has won for himself an unrivaled position in the field of international finance, came up here to St. Stephen's in 1900
Get on with it. I want to get away.
Yes, of course, Sir Gilbert. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Gilbert Treece.
There it is, the Gilbert Treece presentation. I only hope the college will hang it where it can be seen properly and that they'll look after it.
Oh, yes, of course. That's good, man.
Frankly, I don't know much about pictures, but this looks like to be a reasonable £2,500 worth.
Sir Gilbert is not one for hiding his light under the bushel, is he?
I know nothing about having a plaque put on. I take it I could leave that to you, Cosgrove.
Yes, indeed, Sir Gilbert, of course.
Well, that's it. I have nothing more to say. I hope you had my car sent round.
Yes, Sir Gilbert is waiting now at the front.
I suppose I'd better go and see him off, or there'll be trouble.
I say, I'm not sorry to see the back of our illustrious visitor.
Indeed, no. He certainly acts up to his reputation, doesn't he? Let me get you another shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Careful, it's still not quite dry. It's a very clear print. Well, that just about clears everything up, doesn't it?
Admirably.
Now?
Well, now is as good a time as any. I was only waiting for the photograph. Waiter, perhaps you would take the professor a glass of sherry. You do seem to have been neglecting her lately.
Oh, hello. Where have you been all weekend? Thank
A
you.
good investment, I believe you called it. Do you still hold to that opinion?
Yes. In a few years from now.
There you are, Rose, my dear fella. Something I've been meaning to ask you. What about the Treaty of Kiel?
I beg your pardon.
Treaty of Kiel, 1814. What is your opinion of it in relation to subsequent events in Europe?
Overrated.
Capital, that's what I think. But we're in a minority, you know. Yes, well, I'm sorry to butt in. Really, I was looking for this sherry, but they seem to have secreted it.
Shouldn't we point him in the right direction? You were asking me about the butler?
Yes.
Well, as I was saying, in a few years from now, it'll be worth a great deal more than Sir Gilbert paid for it. It'll earn its keep.
Is it genuine?
Well, undoubtedly. Why do you ask?
There are so many forgeries about these days, and surely it can't be easy to tell after only a cursory examination.
Oh, no, that's a genuine butler, all right. I'd write out a cheque for $2,750 for it on the spot if I could only persuade Cosgrove to sell it to me.
And consign it to the vaults.
Yes, I certainly wouldn't live with that one.
Only the Tesoretto in a fine and secret place.
That, and one or two others.
Oh, Rose, just a quick one. What about T.N. Walter's book, The Economic History of England, 1066 to 1874? Hmm?
Overrated.
Oh, capital, I knew you'd agree with me. It's a great heartening comfort to me to find a fellow historian with a bit of common sense.
Thank heavens he's gone. I really couldn't take very much more, Sir Gilbert.
Oh, can I get you a drink, Master?
Yes, I think I've heard it.
Tell me, did you really think you would get away with stealing the Tezzeret?
I don't understand.
Oh, come, Dashwood, don't let us play games. This was taken this morning in the crypt. An infrared camera kindly lent by the Natural History Department.
So what now, Mr. Rose?
I suggest you start packing.
What, no Black Maria, no handcuffs?
Well, I see no reason why St. Stephen should be involved in any scandal. After all, you didn't manage to steal the Tezzeret, did you? I believe there's a fast train to London around about tea time.
It's a bit sudden, my shooting off like that. Difficult to explain to the master.
Oh, don't concern yourself. I will provide a plausible explanation.
And just how much do you really know, and how much is educated guesswork?
I know everything that matters, that is. I know, for example, that the so-called uncle is no more Sir Gilbert Treece than I am.
Well, that's clever of you.
Thank you.
So where did we go wrong?
Homework. You were relying on the real Sir Gilbert's abhorrence of publicity and the fact that no one over here had seen him for 30 years. You really should take greater pains with your research.
Should we?
Indeed. Your so-called uncle could not even remember Daventry.
Who's Daventry?
A fellow student of his, of the real Sir Gilbert. He and Daventry were on the roof of the Senate House together when Daventry fell off and broke his neck.
Poor Daventry. So that's what put you onto us?
Oh, not entirely. It helped. I already had my suspicions.
And you did some checking, I suppose?
Merely for confirmation. A glass taken from a bedside table and sent by train to Scotland Yard for fingerprint identification resulted in a very interesting telegram. They're very thorough at the Yard, you know. They checked with Interpol. Victor Charles Donnelly, age 63, arrested in Spain 1951 and served 5 years for theft of an El Greco. Now wanted for questioning in connection with a number of art thefts on the continent.
Very thorough.
Of course, as soon as I realized that Treece was an impostor, it was obvious to me that you had to be in on it, too.
So what are you going to do now, Mr. Rose?
Nothing. After all, the Tezzeret is safe, and the college has acquired a genuine Daniel Butler to add to its collection.
I must remember to be more careful next time.
Is there to be a next time?
Almost inevitably.
Couldn't you find an occupation better suited to your background?
Perhaps. But you know, there are more university graduates among the criminal classes than there are in the police force.
Yes, that is regrettably true, but we are doing our best to remedy it. However, there is one fact that is certain. Your criminal career in this country is over, and so is that of your partner, Victor Donnelly. I would suggest a holiday abroad, a long holiday. And I would go so far as to suggest that you have exactly 48 hours in which to make your travel arrangements. And do I make myself clear?
Crystal clear. The Middle East, perhaps.
Oh, where is a matter of complete indifference to me, so long as it's far away. But wherever you do end up, I should bear in mind that if there is to be a next time, you might not be so lucky.
I'll bear that in mind. Oh, Mr. Rose, you've been very good about all this. I wonder if I could ask you to do me one more favor.
I very much doubt it. What favor?
Well, the Daniel Butler my uncle presented to the college.
What about it?
Well, it took a lot of our capital to buy that. It seemed a good investment at the time, of course, but we couldn't have it back, could we? No, perhaps not. I can see your point. It was just an idea. After all, you can have a surfeit of masterpieces.
So, Dashwood actually switched the pictures then?
Yes. He had to arrange to be on the chapel raiding party with Mostyn and Company.
Well, I suppose he had to, really. Seems it was his idea for the stunt in the first place.
Oh, yes, of course he did. He had to be here in the crypt so that he could hang back when the Tesoretto had been hidden and then exchange it for the copy that was in the crate. That was the only way they could hope to get it out of the college when the ostensibly empty crate was collected on Monday morning.
Quite smart.
Oh, not really. Because you see, my dear Robert, when I discovered the copy, it was obvious that someone was going to make a switch. So just in case anything went wrong, I had Pilbeam fetch the original down here and swap it for the one in the crate.
One of these days you'll outsmart yourself. So, was it the copy the boy stole?
Oh, yes, indeed it was. And then when Dashwood, in his turn, made the switch, he very kindly returned the original.
Must have given him a bit of a shock to see the painting hanging in the chapel.
Oh, but it did. That's why he came down here this morning and checked the crate.
Ooh, I've just had a horrible thought. I suppose that was the copy we've just burned.
Frankly, I don't find that amusing.